Hey, what's up, guys? This is going to be my shout out video. This is the fifth time I'm making this video because it's getting too long. Um, the problem is there's so many good people out there I want to give shout outs to, and each person I want to kind of talk a little bit about them. But when I have a list of like 80 people, 100 people, and I talk for a couple minutes about each person, you get the idea. That's just way too long. So I'm going to try to make a short version of this, kind of run through. Um, these are just some people who I've jotted down, as well as some websites. I have some websites here I want to talk about briefly, and just give shout outs to people who deserve credit. And I'm giving credit where credit's due. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to try to make this as fast and efficient as possible. All right, first person. Oh, by the way, before I start the list here, every single person and website I'm going to talk about, I will have hyperlinks in the description box, so you can go over there and just click on them to make your life easy, so you can easily find these people who I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. All right, first person is Shirey Poker King. Not new to YouTube, but kind of new to making videos. I think he's been doing it for about a month or two. I've really been enjoying his videos. He does a lot of gun stuff. He has a couple knives he showed. Maybe he'll do more knife stuff in the future, but you know, so far I'm really enjoying his videos. So I want to give him a shout out. Seems like a really nice guy. Next person is Mr. 45 Bullet, spelled MR45BULLITT. Most of you guys know who this is. This is Bill's new channel. Bill definitely deserves a shout out every chance he gets, or every chance people get to talk about him, because he's just a really nice, genuine guy. I had the pleasure of talking to him on the phone a couple times, and it's that simple. He's a really nice guy. He's got some really cool guns in his collection. Really fascinating videos that he puts out. He's a really nice guy. So I definitely enjoy Bill's videos, and I think everyone likes Bill. So if you haven't seen his new channel, please check it out, Mr. 45 Bullet. Next person is Creative Outlet Hobby. This person does knife videos for the most part. He does some photography videos as well. Um, because he's into photography, his channel and all of his videos in general are extremely well done. His equipment is definitely top-notch stuff. He's a whole series on macro shots on different knives. It's amazing. It's really high quality video, and he has a really nice knife collection as well. So I definitely think he's a definite candidate for the shout out video here. And I've been enjoying every single one of his videos since I first found him here on YouTube. And if you like things sharp, and you want to be able to see them clearly in a video, he's the place to go to. Okay, so check out his channel, Creative Outlet Hobby. Next person on the list is Dekine425. Been an online friend since I found him too. Really nice guy. Does a lot of gun videos on his channel. Shows some cool gear. Definitely another channel to check out. Derek Grebner 87. Tex. I've talked about Tex a lot in the past. True friend, true internet friend. I mean, we've never actually met in person, but I also talk to him on the phone all the time, and we do the blog TV thing sometimes. Um, he's just another really nice guy, and sometimes he's misunderstood, and people, I don't know, sometimes they don't get his videos, and I think he's a really nice guy. He's got some cool guns. He definitely has some knowledge, some real background in hunting and just marksmanship in general. Um, he's just one of my good online friends who I talk to all the time. So Tex definitely deserves another shout out. And by the way, Tex, if you're watching this, Tex is also a knife guy. He doesn't show as many knives as he does guns, but he's definitely a knife guy at heart as well. And I think, as he put it one time, knives are cool, but guns go bang. So that's where the focus goes. But Tex is a good guy, and I hope you get a good laugh out of this, because we can both. We had a trip down memory lane the other day on the phone talking about the Bud K days, and a lot of you guys are going to know what that means. But it's just funny because he grew up just like me in that sense, as far as knives go. But anyway, next person is my friend Tony here on YouTube. Fabio Crow 07770. Three sevens. I don't know why I can never remember that. But Tony makes some goofy videos sometimes, and that's what I like about him. Uh, there's no outtakes with Tony. Every video is an outtake, and I surely appreciate that. Just definitely honest, straight shooter. Just turns the camera on, does his thing, constantly entertains me. I'm always entertained by his videos. Doesn't matter what he's showing. He just started a new channel for his video game videos. the walkthroughs, and that is Magnum Reviews. Okay, so if you haven't checked that out, if you're into the video game stuff, definitely check that out. The next person is Gear Buyer's Guide. Now, this is the sister site to gun websites. Okay, I gave gun websites a shout out. Actually, I did not a shout out. I did the good stuff video on their AK-47 charging handle mod, which I still use, by the way. It's a great little tip to use the empty shell casing for an extension. But if you like their gun stuff, you'll definitely like their gear channel. And again, it's Gear Buyer's Guide. Just phenomenal video output. I mean, they're constantly pumping out videos left and right on really cool gear, just all kinds of stuff. So very interesting, definitely worth checking out. Next person I want to give a shout out is Josh Will 4. Josh has been around since my beginning here on YouTube. He's always been very supportive of what I'm doing here. He's a Zippo guy, knife guy. I'm sure if he was old enough to, to get guns, I'm sure he'd be into guns too. But Josh, like I said, he's always been really nice. He asks questions and we send him answers back, and he's just real polite about it and everything. And he makes some cool videos too, definitely. So check him out. Check out Josh's channel. Next person is Mad Bad Voodoo. Some of you guys know Mad Bad Voodoo. He makes some really cool videos too. Another gun guy, but I believe he does like his knives, even though he doesn't show them that often. Very entertaining. He had a whole series on basically a long story of his experience in the holler. And I swear, when I first saw his channel, I believe his first video I saw, getting tongue tied. The first video that I saw that he did was on some home protection guns he made for a friend or something. And I thought, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. And this is before I really got into guns. And I subscribed to him, and he made a whole series on a story, and I was glued to the screen. I watched this story consecutively for like an hour and a half or something. They were 10-minute videos before he was a partner. He's currently a partner. And by the way, congratulations. I don't know if I ever congratulated you for that. But I was just glued to it. It was such a fascinating story, and it's completely true. And it's just, that's just one part of what he does. He makes a lot of great videos. But if you got like an hour and a half to waste, it's better than watching a movie, watching his story, or listening to his story. But anyway, Mad Bad Voodoo. Next person is NYC Dave 212, another great gun guy who puts really high quality, or excuse me, knife guy, puts very high quality knife videos out. Beautiful collection. Some of the stuff he shows, I'm very jealous. I would love to have his knife collection, but just he puts these knife thought videos out, and just very well done. Very well done for sure. Really knows what he's talking about with knives, and has very good opinions on different things and different aspects that normally you might not look at. Again, if you're a knife guy, definitely a must. NYC Dave 212. Next person is Bite Handle. I gave a shout out to Bite Handle in the past. He makes a lot of battle song tutorial videos. I'm going to try to do more of those in the future. But like I said, in the meantime, I think he does what I do, just better. The video quality he does and the way he teaches is basically the same thing I do. But it's just, in my opinion, a little better than me even. If you're into battle songs, Bite Handle is the guy. You got to check him out. He's a regular over at the Flipping Arena as well. And a shout out to all the guys at the Flipping Arena. While I'm on the subject, they're all great guys. But definitely check out Bite Handle. I don't know why his subscribers aren't, through the roof. He makes great battle song tutorials. Next person is Going Deaf. Going Deaf, very entertaining. He does very good editing on his videos. Another gun guy. Just really fun to watch. All of his stuff. Every single video he puts out is well done. He recently did a video on how to cook steak, or how he cooks his steak, and made me really hungry. It was a good video. But definitely check him out too. Going Deaf. Next person, Gun Geek. Gun Geek is a Canadian gun lover, and he is one of two people. Let's see. I'm going to give you another shout out as well. Iraqi Veteran 8888, which I give a shout out in the past as well. Those two guys together can probably tell you anything you ever want to know about any single military gun, period, in history. They're both so knowledgeable about antique and vintage guns. It's just amazing. Very, very interesting channels, both of them. So I want to give a shout out to both those guys. Um, let's see. Next person is Mr. Dragon 007. Okay. This is another knife channel. This person is from Belgium, and he has a really beautiful collection. And I like what I like about his collection. He has such a vast um, interest in. He's kind of like me, likes knives in general. He's not just traditional knives or just fixed blades, or just tactical knives. I mean, he likes it all. Okay, and he has another very impressive knife collection as well. Makes very good videos. The quality is very good. I definitely think he deserves a shout out. That's again Mr. Dragon 007. Next person is Robbie GTV. Robbie's a really nice guy. Only talked to him through messaging before, but definitely worth checking out his channel. He has a lot of good information to give. Hasn't been too active recently, but you got to remember there's people have lives outside of YouTube. YouTube is a hobby, not a lifestyle. But for most of us, it's become a lifestyle, which I don't know if that's very healthy, but it's entertaining at the least. Another person, Such00, fantastic gun reviewer. His quality videos way up here, way up here. Very impressive collection, very thorough reviews. He does a shooting demonstration. Sometimes he does a breakdown of the gun, talks about history, and he did some knife videos as well too. He's another knife guy. Guns and knives, they go hand in hand. I swear to God. Everyone who likes knives has at least a little interest in guns, and vice versa. But Such 00, definitely someone you have to check out if you like guns. Very entertaining as well as educational. So definitely top notch. Um, Here's someone a little bit different. I've been watching this. It's a woman for a long time, and I just want to give her a shout out. It's Sunny Savage. Sunny Savage does a lot of wild edible videos. She travels around the world. I think she even had a television show recently. I didn't catch it, but she had a promotional type video. Just really fascinating woman. As far as wild edibles go, she's up there with Green Dean, which I gave a shout out in the past as well, and that's Eat the Weeds. So I might as well give him another shout out. But if you're into the wild edible stuff, she really knows what she's talking about as well. All right, next person here is the Armory Channel. Pete. Pete's a really good guy. Catches a lot of flack, and it's totally undeserved. He's just a straight shooter. He's just trying to make some good gun videos for us, and he has an impressive collection of guns as well, and very knowledgeable about guns. Pete's just a really great guy. He's another person who I've talked to on the phone, and it's just like I said, sometimes he catches flack for his videos, and I don't know why. He's a nice guy. He doesn't deserve it. But Pete from the Armory Channel knows what he's talking about, and definitely a 1911 fan. Even though he has an appreciation for all guns, he likes his 1911s, and who doesn't? 1911s are sexy guns. Um, let's see. The next person is Zippo This, Knife That. And it's just what it sounds like. The guy, I mean, for the most part, he does knife videos, but he's definitely a Zippo fan as well. And he has a very impressive collection as well. I find myself watching his videos, and almost every single knife he shows that I don't have, I'm thinking, I'd like to have that knife. I guess we have the same taste, but definitely some really cool knife videos. All right, this next person, I don't know if he has videos or not, but it's someone who I talked to, my friend Matt, online, and I don't know if honestly if he has videos. We've only talked through messaging before. I don't think I've checked his channel out. I'm ashamed to say, but I told him I'd give him a shout out because we talk all the time, and he's Zed the Man, or I'm sorry, maybe it's Zed the Man. It's ZeadTheman, and I feel like a jackhole here because. He told me the pronunciation in the message, so I'm sorry. It's one of those, Zed the Man or Zed the Man. All right, the next two people, these are both chair-bound guys who do martial arts, and you know what? It's so amazing how much both these guys know about martial arts and the interest. I've always had a fascination with martial arts and all different kinds. I mean, there's you can't possibly know it all, but every time I watch one of these guys' videos, I learn something completely new. Very, very fascinating. Both very, very nice guys as well who I've talked to online here. The first person is Crazy Cole Rogers. Great videos, fantastic videos. And the other person is Uncle Cal. Now, Uncle Cal, I'm kind of new to. Just found his channel, I think 2 weeks ago, but I've been enjoying his videos. He has a lot of inspirational, thought-provoking type videos as well, besides the martial arts. Just little tidbits to kind of think about. He did one video, I think, talking about his, I believe it was his grandfather, who was uh, he was in one of the Jewish camps in the Holocaust, and he was a survivor. And I think he was reading something out of his memoirs. But anyway, very inspirational video. I found it to be. And Uncle Cal also, I think he works in a um, I don't want to mispronounce it, dojo or doje, something like that. Obviously, where you're practicing martial arts, and I look like a fool to all the martial arts guys right now because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's always been a hobby, fascination, but I never got really into it. And just want to give both these guys shout outs because, like I said, every video I watch that they do, I learn something new about martial arts in general. I mean, they're a specific type of martial arts, but they both definitely deserve credit, and you should definitely check out both their channels. All right, now I'm on to the websites. I don't have too many here. Bear with me, I'm getting to the end. Couple websites I want to talk about. First off, the Ready Store. I made a video about this already. I'm an affiliate. What that means is I don't work for them or anything. It just means that I'm promoting some of their stuff, and in return, if you order, like I said, through my link, then I get a percentage of the order. It's not much, but like I said, everything helps. And again, if you don't want to specifically um, help me out, that's fine. I take no grudge or anything like that. I have no problem with that. If you want to just check out the store, that has nothing to do with me, just go to thereadystore.com. Lots of food products and emergency preparedness type gear. Really fascinating. I just want to give them another shout out because I think they deserve it. Uh, as well as sunflowerammo.com. Again, another shout out. They sent me out that TK20 flashlight, which I did the review on recently, and it's just really nice for them to do. I have enjoyed their website. They offer a lot of different stuff, a lot of knives. Might get more stuff in there in the future. Don't know yet, but just wanted to give another shout out. All right, let's talk about knife sites. Newgram.com. Again, all the links in the description box. If you don't know how I'm pronouncing it or how to spell it or anything like that, all the links are in the sidebar. Newgram.com I've used for years for knives. Very good knife store. Another one, First Stop Knife Shop. You could just type in 1sks.com. That's the official Blade Forums website. I believe the same person who runs Blade Forums, which happens to be the largest knife discussion forum online. That's like their official store. Okay, so you don't have to worry about getting ripped off or anything like that. Very, very reliable store and usually very good prices. Depends on what you're looking at. Some things are not as competitive price-wise, but a lot of the stuff is very, very affordable and very good pricing. Another knife store, knifeworks.com. Another good one to find knives. Knifecenter.com. Again, another good place to find knives and knife-related stuff. I'm going to give you two quick websites for really high-end stuff. Knifeart.com carries a lot of custom knives. They also carry Sebenzas as well as Striders if you're into the really high-end production knives. And also edcknives.com sells really high-end stuff. I mean, expensive stuff, but they have a lot of really cool custom battle songs over there. Even if you're not buying stuff, I always find myself at Knife Art or edcknives.com just Googling, just kind of drooling over really expensive knives that I probably won't be able to buy, but it's still fun looking at them. All right, let's see what else. I also want to give a shout out to impactguns.com. They have for gun stuff. I mean, if you want to order guns online, you could do it through their website. They have a really wide variety of different guns. There are other gun companies in the future if I work with in getting stuff from them. In other words, if I order something through another gun site, Impact Guns is the only gun site I've basically bought from thus far. So they're the only gun site I can really give a shout out to because they're the only one I have experience with. In the future, if I buy a gun or gun products from another company, I'll give you shout outs on those as well. But that concludes my long video here on shout outs. And believe it or not, that's about 20% of my original list of shout outs. So I apologize if you're not on the list. Maybe you'll be, in the future. I just didn't want to make this video completely boring by stretching it out to a half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour, whatever. So anyway, that's it. Again, check out some of these people, some of the websites. I think they all deserve credit. They all do a good job. That's why I gave them shout outs. So that's it for this month. I'll see you next month at the new shout out video, and have a good day.